Thank you. Stop it. Stop it, stop it. Oh, you have. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the EE British Academy Film Awards. Look at you. Look at how shiny and lovely you all are, how gorgeous, how effulgent with glamour and style, how radiant with beauty. I don't mean that, I just want you to like me. This year, the stars, as you probably know, have colluded and collided in such a way as to make British film's annual outpouring of love coincide with St. Valentine's Day. It's especially fitting as love abounds this year in film. The love between two women, love between a young Irish girl and an Italian American, love between Roman Catholic priests and their lawyers, love between Jobs and Apple, and in Matt Damon's case, love between man and potato. But before we get down to business, let's meet some of the superstars out here in the Royal Opera House galaxy, sending out very detectable gravitational ripples. It's almost impossible for me to rest my eyes anywhere without meeting the gaze of someone incredible. Right before me, I see some of the cast of that stunning epic, The Revenant, as Donald Gleeson, Will Poulter, Leonarda DiCaprio. I congratulate all three of you. In particular, I have to congratulate you on your incredible endurance and fortitude, making it through that hostile, windy, freezing, wet terrain, all the way to the end of the red carpet and into the Opera House itself. Welcome to Britain and its climate. When my agent told me that I'd been booked to do a bear scene with Leonardo DiCaprio, I did a cartwheel. It's a bear scene, but not quite what I'd imagined. Very hot and itchy in that costume. We must talk, though, about Star Wars. The Force finally woke up. And what a cracking film. Notable for us here, of course, was some fabulous new British talent in the shape of Daisy Ridley and John Boyega. Things are well underway for the next film in the series, which I happen to know has some very interesting casting. In fact, I don't think even John's been told about it, but now's as good a time as any. John, I am your father. Yeah, you know it is true. The director of this year's searingly hot Cold War drama, Bridge of Spies, is here, Steven Spielberg. Absolutely loved this film and its wonderful depiction of a bleak time when we were teetering on the brink of nuclear war. Of course, all that's over now, and nowadays we're more likely to sit down with our Russian friends and enjoy a nice warm cup of polonium. The stars of the sublime Carol are here, Kate Blanchett and Rooney Mara. In this remarkable film, Kate plays a refined, upper-class lady who goes into a department store to get a train set and ends up getting the shop assistant as well. Of course, that's unlikely to happen these days, as most people do that sort of thing online now. But certainly where I've got hold of all my shop assistants. It's very wonderful to see Bryan Cranston here. Trumbo was a triumph, sir, an absolute triumph. I believe you're already planning a modern-day sequel, once more set in a dark time when bigotry stalks the land and progressive thought is banned from America. Working title, Trumpo. Well, it was there. But talking of America, one of the wonderful things that great nation has given the world, along with so many other things, the giant foam finger, for example, leaf blowers, creationism, syrup on bacon. but also the kiss cam. It's common at basketball games and things like that. I'm sure you've seen it. So if you look to the screen now, you should see that I'm being enveloped by a big heart. So which two lovebirds will our Valentine heart embrace? Who we got here? Oh, yes. Stanley Tucci and Cuba Gooding Jr. That's more like. Should learn from that, Michael. Who next? It's Maggie Smith and Leonarda DiCaprio! Yes! Now that's a marriage made in heaven, if ever there were one. Oh, Julianne Moore and Bryan Cranston! Bryan Cranston, Julianne Moore. Whoa! So one more. Oh, it's Eddie Izzard and Rebel Wilson. Eddie and Rebel. Well, thank you. Leo tried to kiss Maggie. She soon gave him the rough edge of her tongue. Now we turn the spotlight onto something else, onto one of the stars of the powerful Spotlight, the inexplicably adorable Mark Ruffalo. Very tricky matter, not easy to find humour in the subject of this, I must confess. Although confess is probably an unfortunate word to have chosen in the circumstances. I'll leave it there, though. As an Englishman, I have to say, after Black Mass and then Spotlight, both set in Boston, I'm a little confused as to what a Boston accent is actually supposed to sound like. There seems to be a wide divergent opinion amongst the actors of America. Only one man here can help us, Bostonian Matt Damon. I shan't ask you to say Harvard Yard or anything like that, but he's the star of the fantastic science fiction, award-winning comedy, The Martian. It's, of course, a magnificent film. It's a tale of courage and intelligence in which, for once in a movie, a hero solves a problem not by shouting or shooting, but by science and thinking. I salute a film, and Ridley Scott, I can see there as well, that celebrates good science and makes it thrilling. So kudos to you, but obviously, Matt, to hell with that. Jason Bourne next, so more shooting, shouting and kicking of arse. And now Steve Jobs, star of this captivating page-turner of a film. Michael Fassbender is here. Gosh, he was magnificent as the computing genius behind Apple, and looking so foxy this evening. I just want to click on him, drag him on stage, and a short while later delete my history. But that's probably enough drooling at the stars in our audience. Now let's drool at them on the screen, seeing what they do best as we look back at an astounding year in film.
You shall go to the ball. We're about to get some. I hope. Enlighten me then.
Starting to see pictures, ain't you? me something.
Oh, awesome. Attitude. No. Stay happy.
Chewie, we're home.
That's wonderful. Wonderful. Not least, of course, the musical accompaniment from the creative genius that was the magical and deeply missed David Bowie. Film benefited from his unique gifts as an actor, a producer, and, of course, musician. The world was a far more monochrome place without his colour and vitality.